Hare Krishna, my humble obeisances to everyone. So I want to take the opportunity to congratulate the students who have been participating in the study courses there with the Ipoh Institute. It's very pleasing to Srila Prabhupada that you're all dedicating so much time and energy to study Prabhupada's books. Certainly Prabhupada wanted this, told us he was concerned. Sometimes he saw the devotees had a lot of enthusiasm for distributing the books, but then he saw that they don't know much about the philosophy. So he did want that we should read the books, and he would say, I didn't write the books just for you to sell, but they're for you to read. I want you to study them. He wanted all the members of ISKCON to be familiar with the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. So I think these Bhakti Sastri course and of course Bhakti Vaibhav course, these help. They're wonderful aids for the devotees to enhance their knowledge of Krishna consciousness. We have a duty to the spiritual master. Our duty is to teach Krishna consciousness, and we have to learn it ourselves. First, we have to know what are the teachings of Krishna consciousness. We have to study Srila Prabhupada's books, and certainly these courses which we have come up with, the Bhakti Sastri course and the Bhakti Vaibhav and Bhakti Vedanta, they're very helpful to give us a foothold into understanding this Krishna conscious philosophy. It's a lifetime of endeavor. Prabhupada wrote voluminously so many books, so many lectures. So there's so much to be learned. There's so much for all of us to study. I was, at one point I was staying in the temple in Brooklyn, and Prabhupada, there was an initiation ceremony, and Prabhupada wrote to the temple president at that time, and he told him, he said, everyone should cram my books. He used the word cram. I thought it was very nice because, you know, as a student, when we studied at college, when we were at school, we'd often have to cram for a coming exam. So Prabhupada used this word cram when he wrote to the temple president. It was a devotee called Gopi Janabalava. He was the president of the Brooklyn temple in the 1970s, like 1974, 75. So Gopi Janabalava was the temple president, and Prabhupada was telling him to inform all these devotees who were taking initiation that they must study, they must cram Prabhupada's purports. So we don't often get that opportunity to study so deeply Prabhupada's books. But by taking part in something like Bhakti Sastri or Bhakti Vaibhav, then you really get that opportunity to go into Prabhupada's books and to think more deeply about the message of Krishna consciousness. The devotees who are teaching, they're trying to present the courses also using modern teaching techniques. We try to engage the students and to have interactive activities which will help to give the students more appreciation for the Krishna conscious philosophy. And of course there's other activity that the students have been writing essays. So Prabhupada also said every devotee should write. We should write our realizations. He said, doesn't matter if it gets published or not. That's not important. But what is important is that we should be writing. And we should write our realizations. And so this course, like Bhakti Sastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, it gives us that opportunity to sit and think and write and express our realizations about Krishna consciousness. So I'm very glad to see that so many students have participated and graduated from the course, and I hope that they will go on. Of course, going on means now you've studied the course and you should teach it, take up teaching it. First you study the thing and then you teach it to others, and then you will learn it even better. Because just taking the course one time, you go through the course, you do the activities, you learn something. But once you start teaching it, then you will learn much more. So we encourage the students, those who are graduating, that it's very nice if you also take up this service and do some teaching yourself. Whatever you've learned, teach it to others. This is the principle of Krishna consciousness. Bharata bhumite haila manusya janmaja janma sartaka karikara para upakar. That taking birth on Bharatvarsh is a blessing, so we should make our life perfect. In other words, we should become Krishna conscious. And then we should teach it to others, help others. Para upakar, doing welfare work for the benefit of others. So our Krishna conscious program is like that. We try to reach out, to go out to help others, to bring others into Krishna consciousness and to awaken them to the path of self-realization. So I want to thank all the devotees for their efforts in this matter, and I hope and pray that you will continue, and please try to take up some of the teaching activities also. It's very rewarding and stimulating. So again, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, I thank all of you. I thank the students, I thank the teachers, and I thank all the administrators. I know there's a lot of work required in putting on these things and organizing all these classes and bringing everyone together, and then writing essays and marking them all. So much to be done. So it's very wonderful that the devotees have cooperated together so nicely to achieve this, and my heartfelt thanks to all of you for your efforts. Okay, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Hare Krishna.